Hello and welcome to this video where I will be discussing your final project. So the final project will be on concurrency, okay? And it will comprise channels, Go routines, of course, the select statement, weight groups, mutexes. So in essence, all the things that you have learned. So what is the point of the project? Well, you are in essence to make a tutorial video, okay, and we're talking no more than 60 minutes, okay. And so what this tutorial should cover is assume that you're teaching concurrency to someone new, someone who knows how to program in Go, and you want to teach them about what channels are. You want to teach them about what Go routines are and how they work. You want to teach them how the select statement works. You want to teach them about weight groups and when to use them and why to use them. And of course, you want to teach them about mutexes. What's the purpose of mutexes? Now, to make this more challenging, okay, because I have discussed all of these topics, but to make it challenging, you are not allowed to use any of the examples that I have used. Okay, so this means that you have to do a bit of reading, a bit of researching on your own to be able to come up with a program. Okay, and keep in mind, you are supposed to write a program for each of these topics. So you're supposed to write a program for each of the 5 topics. Okay, so you're going to write a program for channels, which you will explain using that program. And when I say using that program, I don't mean you're going to just show me the program. You will have to type the program while you're explaining it. Okay, that's the reason why I said it's a tutorial type video. And you will do the same for Go routines. Okay, you will do the same for select, you will do the same for weight groups, and you will do the same for mutexes. So in essence, you need to research to come up with 5 programs that you can write and explain that demonstrate each of these concurrency constructs. Now, after you've done that, then the last thing you need to do in your video is to discuss, not the last thing, but one of the last things is to discuss the challenges that you have encountered, okay, while doing the final project, okay. And the final thing you need to do, of course, is to give an overall assessment of the course itself. So assess, not assess, assess the course, okay. What you liked, what you disliked, what you understood easily, what you are still fuzzy about, okay, meaning something that you will need to work on more, or you would have wanted more practice, or it's something that you think you will have to research on your own some more going forward. And of course, so what are you still fuzzy about? And what you would like to see added to the course for when it is taught again, which will be next semester because it's taught every semester. Okay. So there we have it. This is your final project in a nutshell. Most of your points will come from completing A, B, C, and D, and you will get points. Points will be assigned to D and E. Okay, so if you skip parts D and you skip parts E, you will lose points. All right. Okay, so that's it for your final project. The whole point of this final project is for you to, one, get more comfortable explaining and writing code, okay, and two, for you to get more comfortable with the idea of concurrent programming. It's a new, for all of you, it's a new topic, it's a new idea, it's a new way of thinking. However, like I said in the concurrency videos, it's one of those things that you will have to know going forward. I remember when I was going to school, there are certain things that you know, they were considered specialty. Like for example, when I when I did my master's, I did my master's in machine learning, right? Pattern recognition, computer vision, and at that time that was kind of specialist. But in 2022 now, I'm beginning to see, beginning to read, beginning to notice that web developers are expected to know how to use machine learning, how to do machine learning, because it's becoming a part of web development, right? Things like JavaScript. I remember dabbling in JavaScript about, let's see, about 1998. No, that would be, no, 2000. I was dabbling in JavaScript. And it was useful at that time, but it wasn't as prevalent as it is now, right? So what I'm trying to say is concurrency is something that most people, especially in Belize, might think of it as, oh, it's one of those things that only a few people need to know. Unfortunately, that's not true. In a year or two, you will basically be expected to know how to write, how to read, how to test concurrent code. So this is just a taste of it to introduce you, to get you a proper foundation for that. Okay, that's it. Get started, and I look forward to seeing your videos.